And here comes man of the moment, smiling, brimming from ear to ear, eye to eye, nose to nose. It's Brett Solkhon. Not bad that then. In the end.
I say hopefully our luck's changed. Obviously, I didn't think first half. That bad luck carried on. Obviously.
You don't want to see that, do you?
No, I don't want to see it.
I didn't think you would, but it was a bit of a shock, that one, wasn't it? It came across, miss kick, bobble, Burton bobble, or
it was. I'm going to say it's the Burton bobble, but it's just one of them things. But great character shown by the lads again, and again second half we put in a great performance. Heads didn't go down. And obviously they've had, I think, just a chance before half time where Sneds has kept it 1-0, and I say if only we'd kind of kept it 1-0 the other day, you never know, we could have gone on to win that game. But it was a great character shown by the lads second half.
It does seem that every mistake that we make, we seem to concede a goal. I mean, that was the only mistake that was made. And they score from it, and that happens week after week. Yet they make mistakes, and we don't capitalise, do we?
Yeah, no. Saying that, I think the keeper's made a mistake for the first goal. So
yes, that was nice.
It was nice of him to chuck one in. But no, you're right. That kind of luck that we're having is, it's going against us. Them mistakes are kind of the first. I don't think he's even connected with it well, and it's somehow bobbled in.
Yeah, we can show you the goals. Let's see both goals again, please, Ryan. Let's show the first goal from Aaron. You can have a look at this one. Here he comes.
Yeah, no, Aaron's been pulling on that shoulder all game really, so he's he deserved a bit of luck there. I think first
especially
half,
the goalkeeper fouling him all the time.
No, that's right. First half I think he's been caught offside quite a few times, but I'm not too sure what the linesmen were looking at there, but no, that's he's carried on going and managed to get that strike on goal, and if you don't shoot, you don't score. So we're grateful for that, and just after that we've managed to keep pushing and finally got the goal.
I know you want to see it. I know you've already seen it. But let's show him again. It's Brett's, not winning goal, but the second goal.
So I just seen James there and just gambled on it. And I tell you what, 34 years old, I'm not having that. What? To be fair, I think I was falling backwards. So luckily it comes straight to me.
I thought it was in beforehand, to be honest. There.
Yeah, no, it's hit the post. It's come back out and. Luckily for me, I've rolled back up and it's come straight to me.
Yeah,
but,
overhead kick, the handball by the player, of course, on the line, and you rifled it back in. And at 2-1 there, scene celebrations really similar to the ones we had against Aylesbury a couple of seasons ago.
No, that's right. I think, to be fair, I was getting at half time anyway for the first goal, so it was only right that I got the goal. But when we've carried on, and thankfully we've got that third goal.
Yeah, Canners came in there, didn't he? And Real sealed it, put the icing on the cake, all the cliches under the sun, but there it is, looped back and...
No, it's nice that we're getting that, 90th minute rather than the other team. So, hopefully now, it's great play there, great movement from the three boys there, and, great finish there. So,
and the fans are chanting Marcus Law's Barmy Armour.
I know. He deserves a bit of luck, you know what I mean? Because, we've been there or thereabouts, it's just fine margins. You look at our last couple of homes, you look at the Chippenham game, 1-0 up with 20 minutes to go, we conceded last minute.
Biggleswade
last minute, and that could have been 4 points, instead it was only one. But hopefully now we need to go on a good run. The FA Cup's gone, we've got FA Trophy coming up. But next week. So we've got a game Tuesday. We've picked up a couple of injuries over the last couple of weeks, with the games that we've had. But we've got a young squad.
Young Ben Bradshaw, a few words about him. He was voted man of the match by the sponsors, probably rightly so. He played well.
He's very good. I thought first half especially, he's landing on them second balls, making things tick, spreading the play, and for a lad, go straight into, the first
tough
team.
Game as well, wasn't it?
It is a tough game, and the pressure was on. We needed a win, and for the manager to as well chuck him in, done very well. Kinney's been on at the manager, and he's been telling me about how well Bradshaw's been doing over the last month or two, and he said he deserves his chance, and fair play to that, because we've got the likes of obviously Lewis Hornby on, not playing today. You've got likes of Hicksy who's fielding at right back, another centre midfielder, but I think he's cemented that play. Yeah, it does. We know now we can put him in, and he's going to do really well. So fair play to him.
Well done then, Brett. I can see you're wet through. Obviously you want to go have a glass of milk with the rest of the team. We'll be seeing a bit later ourselves. But
lovely.
Well done, Brett.
Thank you.
Great to see you again.
Yeah, cheers guys.